And what a field we have lining up for this one. They'll be going the distance of 1.5 miles, and we'll start with Grand Sonata, the 6 at 4-1 for trainer Todd Fletcher. And Matt, what we have seen in, I guess, 2025 has been strong without being fantastic. Has to show a further step forward in this one.
I think that's the perfect way to describe him. He shows up with his runs more often than not, and more often than not, they're not quite good enough to get over the hump. Now, I will say he's done very well at Kentucky Downs in the past. 2 starts, a win, and a second-place effort. He's going to have to turn the tables on this horse, Fort Washington. We saw them last month in the Arlington Million. Not only that, he's going to have to deal with some other pace in this race. So, Grand Sonata, likely sort of contender. Don't know if I love him at 4-1.
Fort Washington will be the 11 horse for this one, but let's take a look at Corruption. Also shapes up to be a big contender for the Mark Cassey barn. Fresh off a big win up the road at Saratoga last out. Looks to be well suited at the distance.
Speaking of the pace scenario, this is one that could certainly be involved early on, and he, Dubs, kind of ticks the boxes as far as the horse that is the up-and-comer in this division. You kind of know what the majority of these runners are at this point. This horse has only run 9 times, and they've only stretched him out to longer distances on 4 occasions, 3 occasions, as a matter of fact. He's got a win, a second by a neck behind Farbridge, and then this 3-length victory. So maybe this is what he's just been crying out for all along. He's at gelding. He is very sneaky, very interesting in this race.
You can see the Breeders' Cup purple here on the graphic. A win and you're in. Punching that ticket to join us out here on the West Coast, Best Coast. Let's take a look at the horses that have punched their tickets into the Breeders' Cup turf. Ombudsman, we saw run a big one across the pond just a couple weeks ago there, Matt, but a couple of standouts on the international scene looking ahead across as well.
Certainly, and it sounds like there's a decent chance that we see Ombudsman coming over for the Breeders' Cup. I believe I read something earlier today that they're going to pass up the Irish Champion just because of the quick turnaround, and possibly you're going to be looking at some sort of a Breeders' Cup run into a trip over to Japan for this horse for John and Thady Gosden. So we can only hope there. You can see the Japanese contingent is always well represented when we run in Southern California, and who knows, maybe we get some other connections coming from elsewhere. We know the 3-year-old El Cordobes who ran so well, 4-year-old, he won the Sword Dancer at Saratoga for Charlie Appleby. You'd think you're going to see him as well, and you never know who else is going to show up in a big race like this, the Breeders' Cup turf.